What the fuck, intern?
Hello, welcome to the internationally known Three Geeks Podcast.
Yes.
It is Jason, Max, Dan, and Mike on today's show. Today's show is brought to you by Audible. Go to audibletrial.com/3 geeks for all of your audiobook needs. They've got hundreds of thousands of books to choose from.
Over 180,000.
Yes. That last count.
Possible choices.
With a bunch of new original series hitting. Yeah. Dan,
Yo.
you tell the good people about Audible. Let's switch it up today.
Dan's our Audible expert.
People, Audible is awesome. I mean, what do you do when you move and you have to get part of your podcast to move all your books for you? It's a giant chore, and they bitch about it for weeks.
I bitched about it once.
Okay, well, fine.
Also, you're lucky those motherfuckers didn't fall off the truck.
See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. So why not get everything in a small audiobook form? I mean, you own it, kind of. and it's there, but it really takes up no space except on a tiny SD card. And it's still the entire book.
That is audibletrial.com/3 geeks for all of your audiobook needs. Go check out youtube.com/McGTV. Mike's got a lot of cool stuff happening. You can find the link to his channel in the description of this video. Yes, I actually did my homework and got all the links and stuff updated in the description of this video. So that's awesome. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook,
Automatic,
Stitcher, iTunes, Periscope, Mail.
When was the last Periscope we did?
I did one today on the way to.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Yeah,
all right.
I was thinking the same thing. I was driving the movies. I'm like, when was the last time I did a Periscope? And I did a Periscope. It was awesome. Fantastic. Mike, how are things going on your end?
Things are going well. Had a very quiet Cinco de Mayo. So, yeah. Did a couple of videos over the weekend. So, should be fun.
Yeah, definitely check those out. Speaking of Cinco.
Quattro de Cinco.
Yeah, thank you. Transition into Arrested Development. Season 5 is coming within the next month, maybe 6 weeks.
Built this in a cave.
But they dropped the newest, or the remix of Season 4 on Cinco de Cuatro, which if you've seen Season 4, it makes sense. But they took the original episodes, which were, each episode was based on the character and very non-linear, and they remixed it. They did it in a more linear storytelling way. Ron Howard came in, did all new narration.
Oh, nice.
And it is...
Okay, so there is actually a reason to watch.
Yes,
it is a much better cut. I mean, the jokes are the same, so if you didn't like the jokes, you're not going to like the show, but it flows so much better.
Yeah, no, that was my problem. Yeah, it just seemed very slow, and disjointed. So I might give it another go.
Yeah, I'm watching it because I can't wait for Season 5 to come.
Yeah, I mean, one of my favorite parts of that was the Ron Howard narration. So.
Yeah, Ron Howard's good at that. But yeah, definitely check that out. You guys excited for Arrested Development Season 5?
Yes.
I mean, I guess I'd have to watch this recut because Season 4 kind of killed the rest of the Development for me. So they're like, oh, they're making another season. I'm like, fucking great.
Well, they said they fixed the one issue, which was the cast wasn't all together. Mm-hmm. They have the cast they set together for most of it.
Okay, yeah. So, I mean, I guess I could get geared up for some Arrested again. But, Season 4 was just kind of a...
Yeah, it was hit or miss. Some people liked it, some didn't. I was one of the people that liked it. I really liked the Scott Baio stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't completely dislike it. It was just the way it flowed just didn't work. I mean, it wasn't as good as the rest.
Right.
Mike, you're a Arrested Development fan?
Nope. So,
all right.
I've heard good things. I've seen an episode here or there, but I've never really gotten into it. I might now, though. Now that it's been recut and everything like that. Yeah, sure.
The first 3 seasons are brilliant, and it's funny.
Yeah, it's one of the most anything that they use in the show will get touched on again. Like it's the most intricate show. Like they look at everything, and like anything in a shot is. Like they'll bring it back at 2.5 seasons later, and it's like, oh yeah, there was that one time where this thing happened, and so it's really really intricate like that. So I dug that about the show just because there's a bunch of callbacks.
I've watched the series 3 times minus Season 4. I watched it 3 or 4 times, and every time I watch it, a different joke pays off that I missed before.
Yeah,
there's just so much happening. It's such a good show. Cobra Kai dropped this week, and I am enjoying the show so far. Anybody else catch it?
I really want to, but I forgot. So
first couple episodes have some cheesy dialogue, but I've watched 4 or 5 since I got home from going to the movies with Max, and I'm really liking the show. I like the way they're handling it. Like Ralph Macchio's character is not necessarily good. He's not necessarily bad. He's just a person. And the same thing with Johnny. He's the same way. He's not a bad guy, but he's not necessarily. But
isn't he just like? Guy. Isn't he raising up a bunch of little Cobra Kai assholes like the same?
No, they're. Spoiler alert, if you want to call it that. People get freaked out, man. On one of the podcasts I listened to, he got hate mail for spoiling Top Gun, and the review was like 3 weeks ago.
Well, no, this is what I got from the commercial. I haven't seen any of the show.
No,
but from the commercials, from the trailer, it seemed to be like, he's like, we should bring the old Cobra Kai back. Like, let's get a bunch of little friggin' assholes running around beating people up for no reason. Yeah,
it's almost a role reversal. This kid gets picked on in his apartment building, and he just starts teaching them karate, and they open Cobra Kai together. He ends up teaching a bunch of loser kids because the one loser kid that he's been training puts on a really nice display, speeding up the quote-unquote assholes.
Okay, all right. But
it's been fine. And they had a huge Mr. Miyagi tribute on the last episode I watched, and I had a little tear come down my eye because Mr. Miyagi, awesome.
Mr. Miyagi was,
especially on happy days.
In the trailer, I thought Danny was kind of a dick.
He kind of is.
He's got his own car place now. He's like, I kicked that dude in the face. It's like, is
this the guy's ass you kicked? Well, I kicked his face.
Yeah.
Mike, did you catch any of Cobra Kai?
Nope, because I'm not paying for YouTube, Red.
It's free. The first 2 episodes are free, and if you want Cobra Kai information, text me later.
I want Cobra Kai information.
Wink, wink. Gotcha.
I think Dan will like this news. I personally liked hearing this. So John Lithgow has
I think we lost everybody. Uh-oh. It's going to be the Mike show for a while, folks, until we get him back on here, I think. We're still live for some reason. I'm not the one running the show. I don't know why. One sec. I totally understand if you're going to dislike this part of the video, but it's not my fault. I didn't do anything. So, yeah. Hope you all are enjoying Cobra Kai out there. Definitely shoot me some stuff in the comments down below if I should be checking that show out and doing the YouTube Red thing just solely for that show. Hey, they're back. Great.
Oh, hey.
Hey, we lost Mike temporarily.
I just heard you go, and that was
it. Nope. According to me, you guys left. So I was vamping for a minute.
Like, our intern sucks. He's pretty worthless. We're working with him, but it's like you can't get good help these days. We're trying. I mean, we just pulled this guy. He was delivering pizzas. We're like, hey, man, could you just come help us out?
We just kidnapped the pizza guy.
We didn't kidnap him. He gets to eat the pizza that he brought.
Well, fair enough. All right.
So Cobra Kai. Yeah.
Oh, hey, look at.
According to our Facebook chat, we're okay, so that's good.
Oh, good.
We apparently lost Mr.
We
Mike.
are indeed okay.
Anyway, let's touch on that real quick. Cobra Kai, you want to watch it, you're interested, they're doing a 30-day free trial with YouTube Red. Each episode's 20 minutes. You could knock that out and get rid of it if you want. That's what I did. I signed up for the free trial.
That never works for me, though, because I always forget about it, and I was like, hey, I'll just watch this thing then, and that'll justify me paying for it.
Mike, what do you think of John Lithgow as Jud Crandall in Pet Sematary?
Yeah, I could see that. He'll be fine. I mean, he's a consummate professional. He'll be able to pull off either something genuinely entertaining or menacing, so yeah, go for it. I mean, I think there's been plenty of time since, what was it, Pet Sematary 2, which left a bad taste in everybody's mouth, so why not?
Yeah.
That movie's horrible.
Yeah.
I'm not the hugest fan of Pet Sematary 1.
Are we gonna bring back? Here's the old deal. I'm not so in the know about what this new Pet Sematary is gonna be. Is it gonna just be a complete reboot, or are they gonna bring back, like, say, Miko Hughes in some way?
No, it's a complete reboot. I mean, unless they bring him in as a cameo or something. I thought it would be an interesting take if one of his daughter was the main character in this movie, kind of like a reboot, but a sequel.
Oh, okay.
I thought that would have been interesting, but no, it's definitely a reboot.
Oh.
The Stephen King craze is hot. CM Retro Gaming says, "What's up? What's up, buddy? How you doing? Thanks for watching."
Hey.
But no, it's supposed to be a complete reboot. Well, we'll see.
Okay. So long as it's not produced by what's Michael Bay's production company, Platinum Dunes.
Or Mick Garris. He can't direct.
Well, no, here's the whole deal. Platinum Dunes proved they can do maybe original horror movies. Like A Quiet Place is a Platinum Dunes production, but their adaptations or their reboots of franchises like Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street, not so great. So
completely awful.
Yeah, their only reboot that they did that I liked was the first Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
And don't even get me started on the Ninja Turtles. Oh.
But that was their one.
Talk about horror.
That was okay.
Yeah.
Well, it could have been a good horror movie then. So maybe I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like all the Transformers are pretty good horror movies. Like you feel sufficiently like creeped out and angry at the end of them that I think they qualify for horror. It's just like with the exception of the 3-second part on the first Transformers movie where Optimus fucks that other Decepticon up and under the bridge.
Yeah, okay.
That was like the only good part.
Wait a minute.
All of it.
Wait a minute. Which one was this? Where Optimus is fucking a robot under a bridge?
Yeah. They call it dubstep, but no, the very first Transformers movie. There's like the 10-second fight scene where Optimus is fighting that Decepticon underneath the overpass. It's not a bridge. It's like an overpass.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's right.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. But other than that, like, you can pretty much just get rid of the entirety of Transformers.
I'm glad you mentioned Transformers because I forgot to put this in our show notes and send this link to you guys. But Hasbro just bought Power Rangers.
All right.
The complete rights.
From
Film
Bandai?
rights, toy rights from Saban.
From Saban.
Okay.
Haim Saban.
There's rumors that they're going to try to incorporate it into their quote-unquote Transformers G.I. Joe Mask universe.
Oh, God.
Mask?
Yeah, I'm down for Mask. So.
Oh, yeah.
As long as Michael Bay's done. Because apparently this new Bumblebee movie is supposed to be the start of something new.
Apparently this new Bumblebee movie is supposed to be good.
When did Bumblebee become like this super cool guy? Like, Bumblebee is like the shitty intern of the Transformers universe.
Sorry, shitty intern.
No, I just don't get it. Like, what happened that they're like, we need to make Bumblebee cool?
I don't know.
To be fair, aside from Optimus Prime in those movies, Bumblebee's like the only other likable character in those movies. Just because you feel bad for him because he's saddled with this annoying kid.
He's the only one who gets like screen time though. It's like Hot Rod could be cool, except they don't spend any time with it.
Rodimus Prime.
Jazz, they spend more time ripping Jazz in half than he did speaking in that movie.
Yeah, but Jazz wasn't shaping up to be a very memorable character from what I recall about that movie, aside from just being like, this seems like a cool place to chill.
I'm a cool black robot.
Yeah. Smoke some grass, hang out with all the jazz musicians.
The sun is easy on my switches and my stables full of bitches.
That would be a game. Who can remember the most out of the Transformers franchise?
Oh, I just remember like thump, thump, clang for like 3 hours.
Yeah, dubstep. It's terrible.
The only thing I remember, and I just watched these recently with my kids, so that tells you how forgettable these movies are, is the Mom High. I think it was in the second one. She's running around because she ate the brownies. It's the only thing I remember about that franchise. Oh, and
I don't
Bernie
remember
Mac
that.
shows up at one point.
Yeah, Bernie Mac. There's the racists.
Yeah.
He sells him Bumblebee.
We'll call them ghetto bots. Because it's a better term.
Okay.
Bernie Mac is responsible for Bumblebee being led into that household of abuse.
Fair enough.
That we call the Win Wikis.
Then there's the giant wrecking balls when Devastator turns into like full Devastator, and he's got just two balls there, and so like, yeah, great, we're all 12.
Remember when Megan Fox called Michael Bay Hitler, so they just replaced her with another actress, and it was just basically Megan Fox again?
No.
Yes, I do recall this.
I do too. That's when they somehow got worse. Like, you don't think they can get worse, and then they somehow do.
I don't feel like...
I don't think they got worse because of that.
No,
I'm just saying.
I feel like the first one without Megan Fox is exactly the same as anyone with Megan Fox in it. And then, like, they progressively got worse from just being Michael Bay.
Did anybody, Mike, I know you like to torture yourself sometimes for your worst of list. Did you by any chance catch last year's Transformers?
The last night?
Yes.
Yeah, I finally saw it.
I saw that too. It was so bad.
Yes.
I mean,
I saw half of it.
It is bad, and I did put it on the worst of list just because it's a whole bunch of like, this is such a mess. It wasn't one of the ones I was like furious with, because I'm like, okay, at least it's not offending me with having Shia LaBeouf be an annoying jackass for 3 hours. I'll take Mark Wahlberg over Shia LaBeouf any day of the week. So, but
I will too.
Yeah,
I can't stand Mark Wahlberg being cool guy. Like, and that's all he does. And everyone's like,
anybody to be a cool guy, do you?
no, Mark Wahlberg.
Have you seen The Happening?
The Happening.
What? No.
Okay, but yeah,
wind is killing.
Yes, yeah, I do recall Mark Wahlberg running away from nothing. But did you guys know
that movie?
Did you guys know that all the bees are dying out?
Oh no, it's happening.
It's the weird non sequitur in your class there. Like, bees. I don't know.
Yeah. So Mark Wahlberg sucks, and so does Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah. I mean, at that point though, we reached peak stupid with last night. I think the studio kind of realized that, which is why I hear this Bumblebee movie is supposed to like really scale it back. It's going to be like more ET-ish than Transformers-ish.
Yeah, the guy who wrote Kubo and the Two Strings is in charge.
Direct.
Oh.
Yeah, so.
And we'll see how it goes.
It might actually have charm. So
yeah, I'm definitely not watching a Transformers movie until I hear back from like at least, I don't know, 40 or 50,000 people that it was solid.
Might actually have some kind of story this time.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But history shows that that's not the case.
Hey, Domo. Domo says hi.
What's up?
So anyway, we were talking about Pet Sematary, the remake. We went on a tirade about the Transformers.
Yes.
It's what we do.
Yeah.
Moving on, I thought this was fake when you sent it to us, Max, because they'd been talking about this off and on for so long, and then they announced a few years ago, or maybe last year, that they were going to just remake it. But now it looks like Stallone is in talks to write, direct, and star in Rambo 5.
Yeah, the little blurb that I saw there said it's going to be like versus the Mexican cartel. So they saw how good Sicario did, and people really like that movie, and they're like, okay, well, we can do a Rambo movie where he does the same thing. So I'm hoping that it's got at least the quality of Sicario. I doubt it, though.
And Creed. I mean, Stallone's a smart businessman. You know, he makes the Expendables, and then when they kind of die out a little bit, he returns to Creed, just like he did before when he came back to Rocky and Rambo. And then now that Creed did well, he's going to return to Rambo and then try something new.
I mean, Creed I liked a lot, but Stallone wasn't, the only. He wasn't the main character in that one. And then, like the John Rambo, like it was good, because it wasn't, it just wasn't as cheesy as the last Rambo movie you've seen.
The fourth one was awesome. It was bad shit, crazy.
Yeah, that whole scene was just ripping people apart with the 50 cal there. Like, goddamn.
But so it's like when he made Rambo, you're expecting Rambo 3, and you got a solid newer action flick. So I mean, I don't know that this new Rambo is going to have the same effect, because like we already saw him do something pretty decent. He's got to do better than that. Yeah, and I don't know if the material is there.
The big question now is it just going to be called Rambo 5, or are they going to go for another title? Like, you had First Blood, you had Rambo 2, Rambo 3, John Rambo. Now just go and call it Baby Killer.
I mean, either way, it screws up my whole Blu-ray rack.
That's what I was saying, man. They like fucking with my alphabetation.
Yeah, like they're all sitting by First Blood now just because.
That's you guys just get the quadrilogy like I did.
Yeah.
That's smart.
No, I would put like any movie in a series. You just put in the sequence next to each other, regardless of title.
That's what I. Well, kind of.
Yeah, you got to, man. That's just how it needs to be. It does suck, though. I agree. Alphabetizing your DVD wall is a nightmare.
Our lives suck now because of that.
Yeah, and then you buy a movie that starts with A, and you're just like, oh.
Yeah, you got to scooch everything over. When you sent that, it made me giggle at lunch. I walked outside of the. And I was like, Rambo 5.
Yep.
I'm like half asleep fact checking Max, like Googling it. Rambo 5
no
is really happening. Sure enough, it's really happening.
Watch, it's gonna be next year's Super Bowl commercial for Vietnam or whatever tourist attraction.
Vietnam tourist attraction with Rambo.
Yeah, like because the Crocodile Dundee, the son of Dundee thing was just for Australia, and now watch, that's just hyping it up for next year's Super Bowl.
To Vietnam.
Or, the Batman v Superman airline commercial, whatever airline.
Turkish Airlines.
Yes. Like, who has ever heard of Turkish Airlines?
Well, the question is, was the Turkish airline commercial better than the movie? Would you say?
Ooh, no, there wasn't any substance to them. You know, it was like, okay, Bruce Wayne's sitting down for 3 minutes. It's not like they gave us a scene. Even, it's just like, hey, fly Turkish Airlines. So it's like, no, it was not better than the movie. It was exactly. They were showing you what you were getting, and you just didn't realize it at the time.
I was watching something, and I'd give it credit if I could remember what it was. But they mentioned wanting to see Batman v Superman the musical, and then my mind went to the Martha moment. I could see that being a big.
Why did you say that name? No. Shut it down.
That would be great.
Shut it down.
We should write that, Dan.
I like it. Yes.
So DC announced their DC Universe streaming service. They are launching 4 original titles. Now, I'm pretty sure that Titans and Swamp Thing are live action. And the cool thing about Swamp Thing is James Wan is in charge of it, which I like. He did Saw and the Conjuring films.
Nice.
And then Harley Quinn and Young Justice Outsiders are animated.
I'm always down for animated anything.
I know you're happy about this Young Justice. We've been talking about this.
I mean,
for quite a while.
Yeah, it's it got canceled for no reason whatsoever. So I'm always happy to see Young Justice come back. I don't know if they're gonna, where they're picking up the story. So like, is Kid Flash still disappeared into the oh, spoilers!
Poor guy.
Spoilers again. But yeah, like that shit's like 4 years old. So if you haven't seen it, you need to go watch it.
Top Gun, dude.
Yeah. But no, I'm excited about Young Justice. I hope it's the same crew of people and the same writers because they've really had a good thing going there, and they kind of just dropped it for no reason. Oh yeah, because girls liked it. I keep on forgetting that girls aren't allowed to like things.
What?
No, they
It wasn't selling girls apparel or toys.
No, it wasn't selling boys toys. They didn't try girls apparel.
That's what it was.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's what it was.
Yeah, but I was like, if you switch to purses from action figures, you're gonna make more money because girls are into it. So why don't you just make T-shirts and purses then? But whatever. Like at least they're bringing it back.
Titans intrigues me, but the thing that I'm most excited about, I think, is Swamp Thing, especially with the name James Wan behind it.
I mean, I don't know if I'm going to pay for the DC service, but
don't worry.
If I did, I would watch.
Network will.
Oh.
It's too bad Swamp Thing's being done by James Wan. That means it's going to be too scary for Max to watch.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll give it a go. We'll see.
Actually,
see how I feel.
Max likes The Conjuring.
Have you guys seen?
Yeah, I mean, but that's only because at the end, like, it gets super like monster movie dumb, and it takes me out of the whole thing.
Have you guys seen the Man Thing movie that came out?
No, but I've watched something.
That was like for sci-fi, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was actually not bad. I'm not gonna say it's good.
Here's where
it's all right.
Here's where Max says, "Take anything Dan says about something being not bad with a grain of salt."
Take it with a freaking ton of salt. Not bad on the Dan scale, because it's also there's like 4 different Dan scales. Is it like one of those things that's terrible, so it's not bad because it's so bad, or is it something that's actually not bad?
No, like as an actual like horror, fantasy kind of thing, it wasn't bad. Like
what year did that come out?
Early 2000s, I think.
Oh, okay, I was about to say if it's after like 2000M, like does that mean it's technically part of the MCU?
No.
Oh man,
That would be something.
Dude, the first Incredible Hulk wasn't part of the MCU.
thank God. Thank God for that.
Mutated poodles.
Oh, the kind of, sort of like the way that movie ended. It's like, oh, he's in a jungle. The way the next movie opened up, he's in a jungle.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
completely separate subject, but Max and
That's
I were
all right.
doing podcast loops now, and we came up with an idea for a shirt, and we want to pitch it to you, Mike, and might as well do it on the air. Why not?
Yeah, let's go
So
for it.
it's a black dude, and then somebody in the background is yelling the word nerd, and then the black dude goes, "We don't use the N-word around here."
That's a shirt or a comic strip?
Yeah,
It'll be a comic strip on the shirt.
Oh,
It's funny because they're using the word nerd. Because I was telling Max,
okay. If you have to explain it.
I was telling Max that at my house I don't let my kids say nerd.
It's like, yeah, we don't use the
N-word in
N-word.
this
I
house.
say
Yeah, I
nerd
thought
all
that
the
was funny.
time.
We use the geek word in my house.
But I'm a
Well,
professed nerd.
Yeah, but it's 2018, and you know you gotta step above those. You know, it's like you can't say retard anymore. You know.
Oh my god! So we're
Oh my god!
thank God Liz doesn't watch this. So we're at work,
It's
right?
like, what?
here we go.
It's either Steven or Barley. They're like the same person.
Except
Whole
one's a
bunch,
shitty intern,
Like
and the other
I'm
one
telling
is
you, man, a busload of handicapped children walked in the store, right?
Okay.
And Barley or Steven again, don't remember which one. And Liz is like, "Stop being retarded." I was like, "You can't say."
Yeah.
Sorry, I just thought of that. It's funny. She didn't mean anything by it, but it was just
No, we know
ironic
what she
that
meant.
she chose that moment
Looking
to.
at you.
Anyway, DC Universe.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm down.
man thing. Pretty good.
No, yeah, again, you know, if they can bring back good, wholesome DC animation, I can
Yeah,
get behind this. But yeah, Gotham by Gaslight. I haven't seen Batman Ninja yet. And Mike, I know we got to
I
get
am
together for chat game on that. But
so hoping it redeems.
I actually might buy it this week. I just got paid, so I got a little bit of cash I can spend on that. But yeah, it Gotham by Gaslight is so terrible that I was like, okay, well, I'm done. Like, you got to prove to me that, you know, here I'm waiting on 40,000 people to tell me it's good before I watch another
How do you
DC
mess
animated
that up?
anything. No, again, they should have done shorts. You know, they could have done Killing Joke and Gotham by Gaslight in the same package as two shorts instead of trying to add material to make them features. Like, it just doesn't work that way. Try to make something out of nothing, and you get a lot of nothing.
Mike, you excited for the Harley Quinn animated show?
Harley Quinn.
Oh boy.
Yes, he is.
Hey, lady.
Hey, lady.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I want the animated stuff especially to do well because I feel DC animation, at least in terms of its style, is really eye-catching and deserves a lot of its praise. So, yeah, I hope it does well. I don't want it to be garbage. Sure. I'm more excited for Outsiders, definitely.
Yeah.
And those photos from the Titans set have me going, but I mean, that could be good too. Those are just on-set photos.
The Titan's gonna be weird though without Batman or anything being involved because of Robin.
Well, I mean, he'll be referenced because the dude starts off as Robin. So,
But I mean, like, yeah, they don't have to. I mean, you know, like, there's other people in the universe than Batman. It's like, you know, there could be 5 people that go a day without mentioning Batman.
We gotta talk slower. We're just like flying through.
Well,
all
you
this
had
stuff.
all the topics queued up is the problem.
Yeah.
We're not spending
we
4
didn't
minutes
have
of
to stretch.
downtime looking for something to talk about.
I got a question. So, obviously, spoilers. For
Spoilers.
anybody watching.
Stop watching right now if you haven't seen the thing that Jason hasn't told you he's talking about yet.
Yeah, but there are spoilers.
The Netflix Marvel shows and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. How do you think they're going to handle the Thanos thing?
Oh, has it been enough time? Or we allowed to talk about
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. already did, apparently.
Yeah,
They
it
mentioned
hasn't
them.
been 30 years.
But has half of their staff disappeared?
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. mentioned Thanos last Friday, or this past Friday in their show, apparently. So they took care of that.
But yeah, my whole thing about like the Thanos killing half the people and just on Earth, like he kills half the people, or half the people disappear. So then there's like plane crashes and car crashes, and people who are helping people just disappear. So those people die.
So another eighth people.
Yeah. So like we're down to like a third then, just on random deaths. So like, I mean, yeah, it would have to be like a half a post-apocalyptic world on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. because like, yeah, how do you account for like, 2 billion people?
Well, I don't know how much affects Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. because last I read, I think they're in space and in the future this season. So I don't know how much that.
Of course,
I don't know how much that impacts them.
They're not like standing by the window going, "Look, it's Thanos." No, half the people disappeared. Oh, there's a burning plane.
Well, the reason I brought it up is because Marvel, when they first started Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. especially, said it's all connected. But there's been rumors with Perlmutter leaving, Kevin Feige, and running the TV universe that it's more separate than they're letting on. So I just think this whole Thanos thing will kind of prove that a little bit.
Yeah, like the Netflix shows barely mention anything having to do with the bigger MCU. Like they'll mention that these characters exist, but it's very rarely, aside from I think Daredevil season 1, did they actually tie into a plot point from the MCU. So
yeah, I mean it's like, but when you look at Avengers, Age of Ultron, that all the really bad stuff happened half a world away. So it's like bombings in Syria. It's like people would talk about it, but it's not really that big of a deal to your everyday life. So it's not really something to bring up. So I didn't think that was too much, and then like I guess Civil War, but again, Civil War was mostly between the characters.
Yeah. And
so it's like not something that like the everyday, guy is gonna really deal with.
Yeah.
So I don't feel like the Netflix shows are missing, like it's not that they're not connected, it's just that the stuff that happened is a world away. So
although it would be kind of funny if Luke Cage season 2 or whatever pops up finally, and Luke Cage will just be like, "That was a weird half day that I didn't exist, wasn't it?"
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if anything comes out now, like there's no way you get around half the people disappearing. Like it has to be addressed.
Well, no. Here's what's gonna happen: is that it's gonna rewind time, and no one's gonna remember that it happened, aside from a couple of select Marvel characters. That's how it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Or it just becomes that one thing that everyone in the universe agrees on not to talk about. Hey, wasn't there a time that you Nope, never happened. Don't know what you're talking about.
No.
I will say I love all the memes that have come out. All the pictures of other characters fading. Like I just saw one on Twitter today of Tony the Tiger being like, "I don't feel great," and he's like dissolving. I love that.
I don't feel great.
I don't feel great.
Oh, it's terrible. That makes me sad.
That gives me a pretty good idea though. Now, if like half the people disappear, like Power Man could come, or look at Luke Cage, sorry, can like come in and get somebody else to play Iron Fist. Because that dude disappeared.
Look, if Thanos caused freaking Finn whatever the fuck to disappear, I hope everyone stays disappeared.
Yeah.
Sorry, Spider-Man. Sorry, Black Panther. You got to think of the greater good here. Okay, like. Yeah, we definitely need a new Iron Fist.
Sacrifice a bunch of great characters for one lousy Iron Fist.
Just to be rid of Iron Fist.
We're getting rid of the lousy Iron Fist.
I say worth it. The price I'd pay twice.
I love Iron Fist, so yeah, I'm on board.
Well, I mean, he does have those stones he has the stone that can rewrite reality. You just rewrite Iron Fist as an Asian guy.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's like, okay, we're gonna undo everything except nice. You are done.
Dude, if they just retcon everything, like they rewrite what's her name from Doctor Strange as Asian, they'll rewrite the Mandarin as actually being Asian this time. They'll just do everything.
Yeah, the Mandarin actually uses like magic and stuff.
Like he's actually the fucking Mandarin.
Yeah. That would be awesome. I'm down for this. I like this.
This is a great idea.
Wasn't there something else?
Yeah, we in there. Oh, we were still talking.
There's tons of other stuff.
Is everybody watching Westworld?
No.
I have missed like the last 2 weeks.
Good stuff.
There've only been 2 episodes, so you've only missed 2 episodes.
This week I haven't seen, and last week I haven't seen. Obviously, this week hasn't aired yet.
Speaking of Westworld, Red Dead Redemption 2 came out. It was a deep conversation. Thoughts? Trailers. Sorry.
No, so I haven't played any of the Red Deads or the like Red Dead Revolver, Red Dead Redemption. But I've only heard good things. If you like GTA, it's like Wild West GTA. So I might go back and play Red Dead just to see what's up. But yeah, I mean it looks pretty good. I'm kind of getting over Overwatch. The game is awesome. People ruin that game.
Yeah.
So I needed something like I can play by myself to kind of help me get over people.
XCOM.
Nah, I don't really like that game.
That game kicks your ass.
Turn-based crap. I'm just not down for it. If it's not Pokemon, I don't care. But true story. Yeah. So Red Dead looks pretty good. I'm kind of it's getting me excited for something that I've never played before. So I'm down for that.
It is fun. It's a lot of fun. It's like playing Westworld.
Like I'm a sucker for any of the Western games. Like Red Dead Revolver, I thought was awesome. Red Dead Redemption was like so much better than that. I've played through that I think 3 times. Like the whole thing, like the sad Yeti, and it's good. I can't wait for this to come out.
What's your ultimate choice every time you get to the last Sasquatch?
Spoilers.
I kill him.
You kill him? All right.
Poor dude. I mean, like, what is he gonna do? He's just gonna like wander around. He can't have any like little Sasquatch kids or anything. It
is kind of a bummer when especially it's like we eat berries.
Yeah. and he asks you to kill him. So it's just like, sorry, man.
I'm just kidding. We're vegetarians. I'm excited for OhioCon. Sorry, I just that dude's coming to OhioCon. The Jabari.
Speaking of killing Yetis, I'm excited for OhioCon.
Yeah.
No, speaking of Yetis,
I just want to
Jabari
Jabari
Yetis at OhioCon.
I'm going to do the entire OhioCon is Jabari chant and bark people down all day and night. That's all I'm going to do.
Dude, we're sitting at the movie theater. Max is like, hey, how many black people do I know? Rondell, myself, myself.
myself twice.
I know a lot of black people, Jason. I'm just talking about black people who've been on the podcast. My family is actually huge.
I know. I just thought it was funny you were counting in the theater.
Well, yeah, I was just saying, like, how many people, like, from the podcast who would actually want to do this?
It's like you could be the one white guy that was there.
You're not the right skin color. I'm sorry. You have no voice here, colonizer.
Oh, you had me in it as the one white.
Yeah,
guy.
you're already accounted for. So what's Dan gonna do?
You have one white guy,
because there's only one Martin Freeman in the the movie. I'm sorry, he's the only one.
He could be what's his name? He could be Andy Serkis.
Yeah,
just give him a fake arm.
Right. Then he can beat the shit out of me. You like that?
Oh man, no, I think it would be good though, because I would just like to run in there doing that, Martha, just walking around doing that shit all day.
We have a microphone and a loudspeaker. You can do it all day.
No, but like you don't know. That's the thing. Like,
boy.
You can't wait. You can't
wait for OhioCon.
You gotta use your voice.
I can't wait to spend so much time around you guys while you do that.
I am like seriously considering buying a bullhorn just to warn you guys. I want one real bad.
Yeah, Mike, we got some pretty cool, awesome new toys that we can annoy the environment with.
Oh, good.
This will be our next and last OhioCon.
Oh man, if we got kicked out of OhioCon, I would die. That would be awesome.
So on the last podcast, which I don't think we actually talked about it on air, we were talking about the slip and slide at Jason Momoa's line. We did that off the air, right?
Yeah, I think that was out there.
What?
They're gonna need lots of mops and squeegees. Is all we're saying.
Yeah.
Because Liz is already freaking out about Jason Momoa coming to Columbus, but he canceled. So
yeah, they canceled.
That's not an issue.
Safety issues.
Safety issues.
Yeah, like
they
slip and slide.
They needed a bunch of mops.
I mean, that's true though. Like there have been like 2 or 3 recent videos of cops kicking dudes in the face, so I wouldn't want to come here either. But because. What are we gonna do? Well, Columbus is so dangerous. Like people are getting shot. It's almost Chicago in here. No, it's not at all. I don't.
No.
Safety reasons. Like say anything else. I don't want to go to Columbus. Please say that. Versus, oh, I don't feel safe.
I mean, I
Like,
don't want to go to Columbus either.
But if you just be honest, that's totally cool. I understand you don't want to come here. I understand you'd rather go to Cleveland for some dumb reason, but don't be like, oh, I don't feel safe. Like, who's going to hurt you here? Like, what happens here?
I said canceled due to filming. If Steven looks really confused about the slip and slide joke, we'll explain it to you after the podcast.
I'm confused about the slip and slide joke. Explain it now.
Okay. So, women, when they get sexually aroused.
Oh, okay. I see where you're going now.
Must we go on?
In their genitalia.
Sploosh. I hear you. Sploosh.
Yeah. So that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, we were just talking about women tripping and falling and huge mess.
And we just
well, I mean, he is the Aquaman, so.
Bing!
Nice.
Yeah, so that sucks that he's not coming. But so I guess they're not coming.
So you'll get Kevin Sorbo again, I'm sure. So
Oh, dude, Kevin Sorbo's the best.
Yeah.
We do have a couple people from Firefly added. We'll start getting a whole bunch of people added this next week or so.
Cool.
Michael's from coming now. Luke Cage.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's a slip and slide right there. That's a sploosh. Max is like only half a sploosh.
I could whisper Jason Momoa's name in this house, and my wife will come running into the room to find out what he's
That's
doing.
like a lawn sprinkler.
Where is he? Where is he?
Oh man.
Yeah.
That is our podcast for today.
All right.
Today's podcast is brought to you by Audible. Go to audibletrial.com /sploosh. 50 Shades of Grey. That might be a good choice to end this podcast. You want to listen to somebody read you 50 Shades of Grey? I still think they should have gone with Gilbert Gottfried.
Yeah.
They did not.
Look that shit up on YouTube, by the way, people.
I would have bought the Gilbert Gottfried read.
Oh, God,
50
I would
Shades
have.
of Grey.
Yeah.
I would have bought all 3 books if you read them.
Yes.
And I don't give 2 shits about those. But
oh man, no, the story is so good, guys.
oh yeah.
There's a lot of substance there.
Substance.
What I would buy would be a someone did this on YouTube once. They read parts of 50 Shades of Grey without having zero or having no context as to what it was, and so you have a lot of her nipples got hard. Okay. Like I would pay to hear someone. I'd pay to hear like George Clooney narrate the book for the first read through, not having ever read the book, and just be kind of like, all right.
Yeah, okay.
What plugs? What?
That is audibletrial.com /3geeks. I keep promising that Max and I have stuff to tell everybody. We're not quite there yet. Hopefully next week we will be. But yeah, that's what we got. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment. We'd love talking to you. If you hated everything you just heard, if you thought the slip and slide was the most offensive thing you've heard since Donald
You
Trump,
have not been listening.
leave a comment in the description of this video and let us know. Definitely check out Mike at youtube.com /Mike McGTV.
Sploosh.
All of us at 3 Geeks. Have a great night.
Recycle your droids.
Steven hit
Martha.
in the broadcast.
Oh.